Luxury watches are among the most wanted and loved objects of technology. Price tags may rocket into the millions when the best in craftsmanship, history, and design are combined. We've compiled a collection of world record watches, ranging from a $55 million multicolored diamond wristwatch to a clock commissioned in the 1700s for French Queen Marie Antoinette. Keep watching to take a close look at the top 15 most expensive watches globally and why they command such high prices. So, let's get started. At number 15, Patek Philippe White Gold Calibre 89, $6.9 million. Patek Philippe originally designed the watch for the company's 150th anniversary, and it included an almost absurd number of complications, such as a second time zone, sunrise and sunset timers, perpetual calendar, century leap year correction, solstice and zodiac indication, and an unusual date of Easter indication. This latter intricacy is especially noteworthy because it is determined astronomically and changes from year to year, which makes it complicated to construct. With the extensive engineering inside the case, it's no wonder that this astronomical watch is an impressive 88.2 millimeter in diameter and 41.07 millimeters thick, a true behemoth. At number 14, Patek Philippe Two-Crown, $7.7 million. This Patek Philippe watch is known as a Grail watch, extremely covetable and highly desired. It is one of the most mythological and legendary watches in the world, befitting of a brand that has made some of the finest men's watches of all time. The Silk Road 2523 is the name of the watch. Its most notable feature is a dial depicting a map of Eurasia. It also has a world time intricacy, a dual crown, a 41-city ring, and is both intricate and easily recognizable. There are only 3 yellow gold 2423 world watches with this dial, which is why collectors are prepared to spend more than $7.5 million for one. At number 13, Patek Philippe Stainless Steel, $7.9 million. This Patek Philippe watch is based on the brand's reference 5016 and is an extremely complex and magnificently high-end design. While reference 5016 was abandoned in 2011, the company decided to restore it for this special occasion. The reference is already quite uncommon, and this one-off is completely unique, which explains why watch enthusiasts are ready to go to such measures to obtain it. The watch has a minute repeater, a tourbillon, and a perpetual calendar with a retrograde date, which are 3 of the most coveted watch complications. It also has a unique blue dial made of Grande enamel, and the movement is contained in a tiny 36.8 millimeter case. At number 12, Vacheron Constantin, $57,260, $8 million. The Vacheron Constantin timepiece, commissioned for a private client, is one of the most expensive watches in the world, with 57 different complications, 2,826 unique components, and 242 diamonds. 10 of those issues were brand new horological innovations at the time of their creation. What are some of the most notable functions? The Judaic calendar, a night mode, and a double retrograde split seconds chronograph are all included. The casting is quite simple and uncomplicated, letting the flawless mechanics take hold. Given that it took 3 watchmakers 8 years to design and manufacture, it seems fair that this watch sold for about $8 million. At number 11, Patek Philippe Gobbi Milan Heures Universelles, $9 million. As seen by this list, Patek Philippe is exceptionally good at making watches that collectors would fight over, and this double crown world timer is another example. It doesn't take a watch specialist to recognize this timepiece as something exceptional, with its blue enamel dial that contrasts nicely with the sumptuous 18K pink gold casing. It features the Heures Universelles Global Time System, which horological icon Louis Cotter patented in the 1930s. It's also the only known reference 2523 with both Patek Philippe and Gobbi Milano's signatures. Coming in at number 10, Patek Philippe reference 1527, $5.7 million. Patek Philippe earned his position in history in 1933 by handcrafting one of the most complicated timepieces for Henry Graves. There isn't much information available about the watch. However, it is one of the two reference 1527 watches. The original Patek Philippe watch is currently housed in Switzerland's Patek Philippe Museum. Unlike the first unsold reference 1527 watch, the second one has a chronograph. It keeps track of time using a 30-minute register. It has 3 subsidiary dials and a tachometer scale on the outer rim. It has a 5-minute division on the silver matte dial with gold Arabic numerals. At number 9, Patek Philippe Reference 1518, $11.1 million. Patek Philippe's 1518 series is a limited edition with just 4 watches made. Its striking design is what distinguishes it from other costly watches. Patek Philippe is typically famous for producing yellow or rose gold watches, but this version of 1518 deviates from the norm. They decided on a new look and fashioned it out of stainless steel, which emanates style. This watch was produced in 1941, making it one of the earliest chronograph watches ever made by Patek Philippe, and it was just auctioned off for $11.1 million. Number 8, Paul Newman Rolex Daytona, $17.8 million. In 1968, in front of 400 fans gathered at the Philips New York offices, Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona sold for a staggering $17.8 million. It is not a traditional design, but rather has an Art Deco appearance. Paul and his wife chose the exotic black and white dial over the standard dial. It looks just like a legendary Hollywood celebrity who was spotted wearing it. It has a whimsy sense about it. Rolex classifies models like these as professional timepieces, and the company did not produce too many Daytona models. Paul Newman Daytona's rarity combined with the customization and personalization easily raked up $17.8 million at auction. Hold on, guys. I hope you're enjoying this video. So please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell to get more updates. Now, back to our next spot. Number 7, Jacob & Company Billionaire, $18 million. This billionaire watch by Jacob & Company has a really elegant feel about it. Its name very aptly describes how you would feel once this watch fits snugly in your wrist. Every inch of the wristwatch's body is encrusted in diamonds, weighing 260 carats, worth $18 million. These traditional emerald-cut diamonds aren't the only gleaming stones that make it to the watch. The Billionaire also has 19 diamonds, about 167 additional components, and a skeleton face, making it one of the most luxurious, costly watches available. Number 6, the 201-carat watch by Chopard, $25 million. As the title indicates, this is one of the costliest wristwatches, with around 874 diamonds totaling a carat. The watch is interesting in and of itself, with numerous dazzling multicolored diamonds decorating its surface. A blue-colored diamond weighing 12 carats, a pink diamond weighing 15 carats, and a white diamond weighing 11 carats are among these. In addition, there are additional yellow and white diamonds totaling 163 carats in this watch. It's a very magnificent work of art to look upon. The Jaeger Lecoultre Joaillerie Manchette comes in at number 5 with a price tag of $26 million. It is one of the most expensive watches ever created. It is made up of a hefty band that has been polished and is studded with diamond set links. The white gold and diamond bracelet is adorned with a tiny, manually powered clockwork. The clock's face is made of sapphire glass. The unique Jaeger Lecoultre work of art has 576 diamonds and 11 onyx gemstones. At number 4, Breguet Grande Complication Marie Antoinette, $30 million. According to legend, one of Marie Antoinette's lovers commissioned this watch for the legendary French monarch and lover of life's good pleasures. It took almost 40 years to create this magnificent piece, and she was executed before the job was completed, adding to the romance and mystique of this historic timepiece. It is encased in gold and has every complexity available at the time, including a perpetual calendar and thermometer. The watch was stolen in the late 1900s and is currently safely stored at the LA Mayer Museum, but it is offered for purchase for anyone with $30 million. Number 3, Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime, $31 million. A one-of-a-kind Patek Philippe Grandmaster chime sold for a hammer price of 31 million Swiss francs, about $31 million at the only watch. A charity auction was held in Geneva to which top watch brands donate special editions. The Grandmaster chime was created especially for only watches, and it is the only one that will ever be made in stainless steel. Reversible lugs let you to swap between the front and rear dials. The only writing on the salmon-colored front dial is on the alarm subdial at 12 o'clock. Patek Philippe first debuted the Grandmaster chime in 2014 as part of a collection of 7 pieces to mark the company's 175th anniversary. It is the most complex watch ever made by Patek Philippe. Second on the list is Graf Diamonds, the Fascination, with a price tag of $40 million. Graf Diamonds, a British jewelers company famous for collecting and polishing some of the world's most famous diamonds, created the Fascination. Not only is the Fascination a work of horological art, but it's also a unique display of diamond mastery, certainly one to give all other women's watches a run for their money. The watch is made of 152.96 carats of white diamonds with a 38-carat pear-shaped diamond dial in the center that may also be worn as a ring. A convertible watch means you're getting twice the bang for your buck, all $40 million of it. We are topping the list of the world's most expensive watches, the Graf Hallucination. Another Graf Diamonds masterpiece is the most expensive watch ever produced. As the name suggests, the Hallucination is really stunning and delightfully fantastic. The Hallucination, which has a dazzling array of 110 carats of different colored diamonds in a variety of different cuts set inside a platinum bracelet, introduces high fashion to the realm of horology. It's nearly easy to overlook this piece's timekeeping skills because it's about as far away from a tactical watch as you can go. Yet there's a small dial in the middle of all that dazzle. Hallucination, which cost an eye-watering $55 million when it was originally seen at Baselworld in 2014, is the result of thousands of hours of labor by a team of designers, gemologists, and experts craftsmen. If you're looking to challenge yourself and take a course that will teach you to become part of this digital revolution, well, then you can click on the link in the description below this video that will take you over there so you can learn more information about this course. We highly recommend it. That's it for the top 15 most expensive watches in the world. Thank you for watching the video and winding up today's content. Before wrap up, subscribe to Bounty Lux to watch more incredible videos in the future. Please stay connected with us. If you want to hear more from us, add your thoughts in the comment below. See you in the next video. Bye.